a mirar. El mundo es de nuevo. Vengo a mirar. El mundo es de nuevo.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Utah Jazz. And for Utah, they're excited to be back out on the floor for game number 1 of the season, and I don't think anyone has doubts that they want to send a strong message tonight and tip off the new season with a win. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you in San Tropez on our vacation.
Yes.
That's a nice aqua machine.
More levels, more devils. Deezy. Airing out the stage.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got... The Utah Jazz facing Seattle. Tip-off goes to Seattle. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Utah. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Payton in at the 1 spot. Now, Antetokounmpo after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go. Payton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Jazz. Gordon with it. There's Winslow, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Payton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Winslow. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And there's the pass to Coleman. Towns dishes to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working the crossover.
Here's Randle. Feeds it to Jackson. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Towns. There's Winslow. And another basket for Seattle.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Payton kicks to Randle. Inside. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. The dish to Biyombo. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Jackson. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Coleman. No good off the back of the rim. The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Payton outside. There's the pick. Dishes to Jackson. He kicks to Biyombo. Jackson against Gordon. Nails it from the high post. Jackson's got 5 points so far. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now here's Winslow, covered by Payton. Passes it to Coleman. From the arc. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. From downtown, that's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And it's 8 points for Reggie Jackson. For Seattle, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Winslow kicks to Okafor. Down low. Here's Towns. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here's Payton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Jackson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Payton passes to Randle. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the inside, Biyombo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Pick by Okafor. Gordon kicks to Okafor. Banked in off the glass. Okafor's got his first points of the game. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And he gets the bucket.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Timeout call.
And a chance now to see the numbers for Jahlil Okafor. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
You know, his willingness to bang down low, move opponents off the block, those are valuable contributions.
For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Deflects the pass, and it's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
For the Jazz, John Henson comes in for Biyombo, and it's Madsen in for Julius Randle. Seattle shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Now here's Winslow. After the miss from Reggie Jackson. Winslow kicks to Okafor. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by Jackson. Utah's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. The Jazz shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And a switcher also for Utah. Bailey's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Both good from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Jones drives in. On the wing, Green. And that one's on target from the wing.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from 11. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now the feed to Jones. Here's Porzingis. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
So it's Utah now. Seattle able to drain the three. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Seattle has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. There's a screen. Jones, the pass to Porzingis. From 13, off the mark. His first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Madsen. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Madsen's shot is good. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Porzingis. Pass to Jokic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And Seattle leads by 1.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Jazz, number 1.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
For Utah, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And the pass to Bailey. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Well, look here at last year in the NBA, where the Jazz ranked. First in opponent field goal shooting. First in opponent points per game. And they made their way into the top 10 in second chance points. I mean, this is a team that really emphasized chasing down missed shots, and they did a pretty good job of it.
And you talk again about their tremendous defense, not to be overlooked. Best in the league. The percentage their opponent shot from the floor was rock bottom.
Now here's Green. Passes to Jokic. Now here's Jones. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Jokic, no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They trail by 1. Jones drives in. Porzingis can't hit.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Henson with the screen. Here's Bailey. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Jazz lead by 2. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green, the screen. There's the pick. Jones from outside. And Henson pulls it down. Pass to Bailey. Pulls up on the wing. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
realest this. I realest this.
And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but it seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
We've got Okafor, Gordon out there with Winslow. Then there's Towns, and it's Coleman in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And Utah making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Winslow. He dishes it to Towns. No good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Randall with a screen for Jackson. To the paint. Randall passes to Madsen. On the money from 12 feet away. Madsen's got 6.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Okafor. It's tipped. Kicks it to Towns. Okafor trying to get open. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Jazz leading by 6. Payton outside. To the middle. Here's Biyombo. And it's Seattle with the rebound. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Gordon. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Payton kicks to Randall. Here's Madsen. And he jams it with authority.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Okafor. And it's Okafor again missing. Utah leading. Payton outside. Biyombo, the pass to Madsen. Okafor with the steal. Now Winslow. There's the pass to Coleman. Let's go. And the jumper is on the mark. 5 points in the game. Jazz leading by 4. Payton right side. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Seattle shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First one falls for him. Terrence Ross is checked in for Madsen. So he gets them both. Here's Payton. Feeds it to Biyombo. Stolen by Winslow. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. That's good. He's got 9.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
There's a good screen. Payton kicks to Biyombo. Okafor with the steal. Now here's Winslow. Defense right on him. He feeds it to Okafor. It's good. This game is all even. Okafor's got 6 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Picked by Randall. Payton drives in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. For Utah, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. There's the dish to Gordon. Baseline jumper. And he hits the jump shot. Gordon's got 6 points. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
To the inside, Towns. And it's Biyombo with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Jackson kicks to Ross. Fires for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hunter, the pass to Towns. Picked by Okafor. Gordon kicks to Hunter. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12, and Towns gets it to go. Towns has got the lead up to 3 now for Seattle.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Chance here to see the numbers for Randall. Last year, getting it done. Last season, chipped in 11 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Towns. Dishes it to Henson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Inside. To the paint. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Bailey's checked in for Jackson. For Seattle, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. From deep, Green. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Pass to Hunter. They set the screen, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Out of bounds.
Utah has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Henson with the screen. The feed to Antetokounmpo. The baseline jumper goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Passes it to Jokic. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. That one wide left. The Jazz have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Ross with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
The pass to Jokic. Outside, Green. Here's Porzingis. Green kicks to Hunter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Porzingis. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Kicks to Henson. Great D that time from Green. Seattle has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Antetokounmpo defending. Shot to end this cold run. And Gerald Green good for 3. Green's got 7 points in the game. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. John Henson, 4th.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And Seattle making a change here. Jones has checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Madsen, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. For Seattle, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Jones, the pass to Jokic. Goes up the baseline. Can't hit. And it's Utah the other way.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
There's a screen. Jones, the pass to Jokic. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Five to shoot. Feeds to Green. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Jokic, no good.
Boy, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Madsen. He's got 8. Henson, a strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Hanson's got 5 now.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And that one's good, Jokic.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
He got it! Wow. He caught it!
My goodness.
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
That'll do it for the first half. Utah out in front. They're up by 6. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, their passing was impressive. They're in a good position to win this game, in large part because of those assists. And this is the thing. You win as a team in this league. You have to share the basketball to succeed. And if they carry that level of unselfishness in the second half, they're going to be tough to beat.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben's team.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You have to like what we're seeing from Antetokounmpo.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Utah leading by 6. So on the floor for Utah. Peyton is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 slot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They get it again.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Biyombo. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Now here's Jackson, 11 points in the game. Randle dishes to Antetokounmpo, can't hit from in close. Winslow with it, guarded now by Jackson. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Winslow.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Antetokounmpo in this one. He has 15 points and 4 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
For Seattle, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Jazz leading by 9. Payton drives in. He kicks to Biyombo. Down low, Antetokounmpo passes to Payton. Here's Jackson. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Winslow kicks to Okafor. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Biyombo, no luck. Seattle trails by 9. Here's Coleman. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Here's Okafor. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. For Seattle, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. To the left wing. Coleman, the pass to Winslow. It's taken away by Payton. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Payton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from 12. Eric Gordon grabs the board.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
He feeds it to Winslow. Here's Okafor. The 15-footer. Good. Okafor's got 11 points. Jazz leading by 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He said their plan was to run their offense through Okafor. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. They need this one. Seattle grabs the miss. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these 2 terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Just 5 to shoot. There's Winslow. Towns kicks to Gordon. Utah with the rebound. Payton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Here's Winslow following the 3-pointer by Utah. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it, when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Madsen, he's checked in for the Jazz. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
From 11 feet away, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Some changes for Seattle. Porzingis, he's checked in for Towns. And Hunter subbed in for Eric Gordon. And so he hits both. Seattle trails by 9. Papa Petro. He's guarded by Ross. Pass to Hunter. Six on the shot clock. Right wing. Porzingis passes to Hunter. High post shot. Porzingis can't hit.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Pick by Okafor. Winslow dishes to Okafor, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Jazz passing it around. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Madsen's shot is good.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Henson against Okafor. That one off the back iron and out. Utah leading by 11. Now the dish to Henson. Henson with the screen. Pass to Madsen. This one for three. Can't get it to go. Seattle goes the other way with it. They set the screen. The pass to Hunter. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Henson with the screen. Elbow shot. No good from Ross.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Madsen. He's got 12. Dishes it to Randall. Henson against Okafor. Henson's shot is off.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
There's the feed to Ross. Henson the pass to Madsen.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Pass to Baylor. Shot clock at 6. Drills it from outside. He has 6.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
There's the pick. Now here's Winslow. Defense is right there. Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Winslow. The three. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
A bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Coleman's checked in for Seattle. And he's good on the second. Seattle trails by 7. Over to the left wing. Pass to Jokic. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. And good on the basket. Book it. 11 points in the game. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's Henson atop the key. Henson with the screen. The pass to Manson. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Passes to Jokic. And Henson sends it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Seattle trails by 7. They've got Towns. Porzingis is out there with Gordon. And it's Coleman in at small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And it's Gordon missing.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
They set the pick. Jackson drives in. Biyombo, no luck. Seattle has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Gordon inside. Jackson on him, and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Here's Jackson. Payton outside. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Payton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Jazz. Pass to Coleman. Puts it up from 12. It's deflected. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Stolen away and pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Porzingis can't hit. There's a screen. Payton drives in. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And Seattle making a change here.
Jahlil Okafor. Justice Winslow.
6 to shoot. Feeds to Biyombo. Here's Bailey. Another miss by Utah. Seattle trails by 9. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Coleman. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And it's Biyombo with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And it's Seattle with the ball. 9-point game. And he gets it to go.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave's team.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Utah's head coach address his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Seattle. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo kicks to Jackson. Winslow's checked in for Porzingis.
Into the lineup for your Seattle team. Justice Winslow.
Jackson against Gordon. The dish to Biyombo. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. Seattle trails by 7. Winslow, the pass to Gordon. Picked by Okafor. Dishes it to Winslow. 5 to shoot. Here's Coleman. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. And now it's only a 5-point Utah lead.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
The feed to Jackson. They set the pick. Payton drives in to the middle. Biyombo kicks to Randall. Nice ball movement by Utah. From the wing, Payton gets the bucket. Payton's got 4 points now in the quarter. For Seattle, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Coleman, he's defended by Randall. Eric Gordon on the wing. Step back shot. They get it back. Okafor, and it's good. Walk through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Okafor. 16 points and also 3 nice steals.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Winslow sinks it on the run.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Payton kicks to Randall. Pass to Jackson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 15 points for Reggie Jackson.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offense.
You have to like what we're seeing from Antetokounmpo.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Seattle trails by 7. Picked by Okafor. Now the pass to Coleman. There's the 3. And then Okafor slams it in.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And here's Randall. Biyombo kicks to Payton. He dishes it to Biyombo. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Out left to the wing. Randall dishes to Payton. They set the screen. Seattle grabs the miss. Okafor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Winslow with it. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 7.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Winslow kicks to Okafor. The shot will not go.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Payton outside. He feeds it to Jackson. He's feeling it. Again, the miss by Jackson. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Here's Coleman. From 11 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
There's the pick. Now here's Randall. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Payton against Gordon. From the baseline. The shot by Payton, no good. Seattle trails by 5. Now Winslow. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 6th rebound on the night. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
At the line, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Madsen, he's checked in for Utah. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Seattle trails by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Towns. Connects in the foul line jumper.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, How about perfect timing, too?
Here's Payton. Kicks it to Randall. Shoots off the screen. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. From 13. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Shot from the low block, and it's denied. Here's Winslow. Passes to Towns. To the middle. And it's Okafor. That time on an assist by Towns. 20 points for Jahlil Okafor.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Here's Payton. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Manson. Got a piece of it. And here's Winslow. To the inside. Here's Towns. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And there's the pass to Coleman. Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Okafor. Yes!
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks team.
Seconds left in the game. Manson passes to Payton. There's the screen. Down low, Yambo. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Here's Payton. Up top, Randall. Shot to stop the run. Misses the tray. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys. And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
And so it's Seattle winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
The job he did down low was fantastic. That's right, fantastic. He had great understanding of the way the defense was set up in the paint. He had a ton of high percentage looks close to the bucket and converted every time. Nice game, real nice game.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire